what we tomboy girls keep quiet about. That's what this video should be called. As if it wasn't enough with the 1,001 freaking problems that already plague us in this life and in this society. For being heteropatriarchal and all those things we already know. Now it turns out that we already have a lot of problems within our LBP community. That is to say, lesbian, bisexual, pansexual, and is that a few days ago it occurred to me to ask on Instagram, which by the way, if you do not follow me, now is the time for you to do so. Here are my social networks. What did you consider to be the issues facing women of diversity today? And I was surprised when I came across some of the answers you sent, because in fact, many of these problems are the ones that afflict us today. But do you know what the common denominator of all these problems is? That most of them are exposed by the way you look. Do you remember this phrase I used to say?
How you look is how you are treated.
Well, it turns out that even within our community where we talk about diversity and accepting each other as we are, we also have the problem that if you have a gender expression that is
masculine,
you have to behave in a certain or such a way. Don't you think it sucks that being who we are, we fall into that kind of stereotypes? But that's another topic. So today we are going to talk about the problems we face as women or people with vulva who have a gender expression, which is
masculine,
or as my abuelita used to say back in the day, pixies, hoydens, or bus drivers.
bullshit. I wish I could drive a trailer. Sister, I can barely handle the Fiat and put the second one in. Oh, don't be a sucker.
But well, let's start with this video of
bisexuals, pansexuals, tomboys, and lesbians problems.
and don't worry, next it's coming. That of the feminine ones. What a real bullshit. Ready, my love, that's it, let's go. Are you angry? Why? I had to open the door for you? Oh, my love, sorry. But I mean, why should I open the door for you? Oh, I am the man in the relationship. But I'm a woman. Or, well, what? Let's see. One thing is that one is a very educated little person, and another thing is that we have to fall in the conventionalisms of what we are supposed to do. I opened the door to my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, my niece, whoever, out of politeness, out of courtesy, because that's the way I am. And also tomboy people like me, we like it when they suddenly open the door for us and are attentive with us. Let's not get this little line wrong, I say. Hey, I ate so good, I loved it. Yeah, great choice of place. This place kind of looks a little familiar. Hey, what's up? Should we get the check? Okay. Young man, can you bring me the bill, please? Thank you, yes. Oh, I get the check. I'll pay, I'll treat you. Okay, I thought we were going to split it. I should invite you. Because I'm...
Oh, okay.
And because you think I'm the boy in the relationship?
Ah, okay.
Wow, that's cool. Yes, well, it's on me this time, it's on me. Oops, no. Assuming that because one of you two has a gender expression more masculine. I repeat, it does not mean that I have to pay the bill or bear the expenses. Or even on the other side, if you meet a girl who wants to pay for everything because according to her she has the male role in the relationship, it's screwed. Because that is practically repeating this type of sexist and misogynistic attitudes that we do not want. And precisely in a lesbian, bisexual, pansexual relationship, we don't have to continue. Then of course you can split the bill between the two of you, or there is nothing wrong with one of you deciding to pay from time to time. But by imposition for what you are supposed to, it's fucked. Oh yes, you don't know, I had an incredible time. My nails? Yeah, I keep them long. Why? Passive. Because my nails are long. Am I passive?
Wow.
And you think that's funny? Making fun of someone because they're passive?
Okay.
Oh no, you don't know how much I laugh at this kind of thing. I mean, it's the active and the passive. Active and passive, what are you talking about, sister? I mean, in a relationship that is lesbian, there is no one role or the other. There are those who carry the baton and those who let themselves be carried away. But that changes depending on the moment. And the truth is that it arises a little from my own deconstruction. I used to be, I have to confess, one of these people.
No, I'm definitely active, dude. What's wrong with you?
Dude, what's that bullshit? Why would one be more and the other would be less? The role you play inside the bed should not have to be judged outside of it, even inside. Bottom line, this seems like bullshit to me. Oh no. Well, the truth is that I don't like soccer, but I can watch it with you. Why don't I like sports? I mean, I do like sports, I just don't like soccer. Yeah, no. Weird?
Okay.
Well, to assume that because she is tomboy, she likes or has to like sports or physical contact or fighting or things like that, I really think it's completely absurd. I mean, I know there are many lesbians who love soccer, but there are also many of us who don't understand it. And that's fine, and there is no problem. But it does make me laugh that if you are a lesbian, you are automatically expected to like physical contact games or to like soccer. I appreciate and respect very much women who have the ability to be able to play those kinds of games. I can't. I don't know how to put a ball in that court. I mean, goal. See, I don't even know what it's called. But well, I do think this is very typical to be judged because you're already a lesbian or because you have a more masculine attitude that you have to like sports. And so, not always. Yeah, so you think that because I dress like this, I want to be a man?
Wow.
Okay, yeah. No. And I don't hate men either, huh? Actually, I think that clothes don't have a gender, and I feel very comfortable like this. But hey, the classic of classics. Really, I believe that there is no bigger stereotype or bigger taboo about butch tomboy women or whatever you want to call it than this. It's that if you dress like that, it's because you want to be a man. Dude, why would I want to be a man? I mean, are you perhaps speaking from the privilege of being one?
Because yes, there are a lot of privileges and you already know it.
But, dude, why do people automatically think that if you have this kind of expression, you already want to become a man? Or, on the contrary, that you hate them? Dude, neither one nor the other. It seems to me that suddenly caps or looser clothing or this is very comfortable. The thing is that throughout our lives we have been taught that comfort is about men, that laziness is for men, and women must be fitted, healed, and groomed. Here I do believe that we urgently need to break this myth. Oh, you don't know how much I want my love for you to give me the whole thing. What? What do you mean active? No, well, I mean, I just like to do it. Why did you think I was active? I really can't deal with this. I mean, I can't deal with this. And I have to confess, as I said earlier in this video, I was that person who felt like an ultra lesbian, active. Dude, what a shame. I mean, what a shame. Because by going around assuming one then finds oneself with nonsense, right? Which then shuts you up. So we urgently need to break away from this. Lesbian girls of the world, bisexual girls of the world, pansexual girls of the world, what difference does it make what role you play in bed? We do not have to discriminate against those who are more passive and to exalt those who are more active, because that is only making us replicate sexist and misogynist attitudes. So today I invite you to break with these myths that if you look very tomboy, it is because you are active. And if you look very feminine, it is because you are passive. No, it doesn't happen. And let's put an end, please, to this kind of attitude. Because then you get every surprise that 10 out of 10, also those surprises. How about that? How did you see it? How did this look? In fact, there are 1,001 more problems that we face every day. I took it a bit funny today, but in reality, there are others that are much more serious and that, of course, we will talk about later. And what I am getting at with all this summary is practically that. As humans, we should stop judging ourselves, shouldn't we? That is, not because a person dresses or acts or has a certain expression. It means that they have to act in such a way, and especially living in such a beautiful world as the community where we live through diversity, we should open our minds a little more and not be biased to what should be. Also, something very important, being lesbians and being feminist women, no matter if you are not or if you are much more so, we must stop replicating certain sexist and misogynist attitudes that have led us to precisely this type of segregation within ourselves. To assume that because you are so much more masculine, and I keep putting it in quotation marks because what is masculine? Why do we believe that a man should pay the bills? Why shouldn't a man show his emotions? And why do lesbians or bisexual or pansexual women, when in a relationship with another woman, repeat these types of patterns? We do it many times unconsciously, of course. But the cool thing about this is that we should do this little analysis of what our behaviors have been. And if that is bringing us good things, or if we are simply perpetuating so many conditions, so many attitudes that over the years have hurt us as women. But well, as always, darlings of my life, this is only my opinion. I am leaving now, but as always, as every moment of my life, I send to you a whole bunch of kisses. Please don't forget, leave me here below in the comments what others are missing, what others you think we should add, and if you think that today we are living other types of problems, also leave it in the comments. I am leaving now.
Bye.
What we tomboy women keep quiet about. That's what this video should be called.